Hi, this is Jeff Dabrowski. Welcome to the Edge in America. We're at Showplace Farms today with Kevin McDermott, trainer of Hypnotic Blue Chip. Kevin, welcome to the Edge in America.
Thank you.
You just won the U.S. Pacing Championship in 47-2, the fastest mile in North America. Most people would have categorized this horse as good, but not great, but you just defeated Shark Gesture. That may have changed. What do you think of him?
He's just a 4-year-old. You know, I put him in the category of a great horse. You know, up at Tioga earlier in the year, he got beat a neck to Shark Gesture. He was pushed all over the track. Then Patch out at Hoosier, he was over the track. It's the first time he had a real good trip against the good horses, and he's only a 4-year-old. I think the best races are ahead of him. I'm really thrilled with this horse.
It's amazing we're going 47-2 miles and we're just talking about a good horse these days, huh?
Yeah, he's extremely fast. He's a talented horse. He's just put it all together this year as a 4-year-old, and like I said, I can't wait till his 5-year-old season. He's just that good of a horse.
Tell us about what led to the purchase by Francis Azure earlier this year.
If you really want to know the truth, it was 2 nights before the sale. He called me up and he said, "Do you like Hypnotic Blue Chip?" I said, "Yeah," and we went to the sale and bought him. That was it. No great work into it or nothing like that. It was a spur of the moment thing.
Well, sometimes that works the best, I guess.
Absolutely.
He made $315,000, so he's looked like a good buy so far. Is the Canadian Pacing Derby next on his list, and what's the schedule going to be?
Absolutely. We'll race tonight in the Houghton at the Meadowlands, and hopefully by the time this airs, he has won the Houghton, and then next weekend we'll race up in the Canadian Pacing Derby.
He's a gorgeous looking animal, but when Mark Hardner had him, he seemed to always be a day late, dollar short. Even though he did make $500,000, he wasn't the horse that he is now. What's changed in him?
I think Mark did a great job with the horse. When I bought the horse, Mark was the first person that came up to me and told me he was a bargain for that price. You know, it makes you feel good. Mark's a first-class guy, and he's actually told me everything he can about the horse. We found a gluteal behind that was just really bothering him, and he had problems cornering on the half-mile tracks. And you know, he was an 8-cylinder car training down on 4 cylinders, and when we started working on his gluteal, you know, he just put it all together. He has all the muscle tone that a horse needs in his back now, and he was always an explosive fast horse. I think we just made him go to the next level.
Is your game plan, I guess it sounds like your game plan is to race him a long term.
Fran will probably race until he's 11, that'd be my guess. But no, you know what? There's already been a lot of interest in the breeding farms. He's a stallion, you know, world champion. I think he's maybe the fastest 4-year-old ever on a half-mile track. He went in 49. You know, probably racing 5-6-year-old season, and he'll probably stand stud somewhere. That'll probably be the game plan with him. Now,
what about Blue Ridge Western? He was second to won the West in the U.S. Pacing Final, won 48-1. How nice is it to have 2 free-for-allers like that?
You know, Blue Ridge Western, he's won a working class horse. He's made $1.2 million. No people really even hear of him. We bought him at Harrisburg for $240,000 a year and a half ago. I think he's made us back almost $600,000. He was off his game, and we raced him over at Yonkers 2 weeks, and he had 2 wins over there. The only reason I put him in the U.S. Pacing Championship was to split the classes. We didn't want to go 112 horse field, and it worked out great. I mean, Hypnotic drew good. He won the race, and Blue Ridge picked up $48,000 that we didn't even expect. So it was a great day, and he's also eligible to the Canadian Pacing Derby. So if he goes good tonight, he's in the Open at the Meadowlands tonight. I'll bring them both up there next week.
Mr. Azor owns him too. Does he have an affinity for owning age pacers, or it just has happened to work out that way?
You know, we just had tremendous luck. Started with Noble Falcon, who we bought for $70,000 in Harrisburg, and he's made $600,000. We've had good luck buying 3-year-olds at the end of their campaign at Harrisburg or the Meadowlands sale, and racing as 4-year-olds and on. And if it works, go with it. We also bought McGibson out of the Meadowlands sale for, I think it was $120,000, and she's already earned herself out. So we've had some luck. You know, there's good days, bad days, but the horses are all going good, and can't be any happier.
And you mentioned the Canadian Pacing Derby. I guess all that hinges on what happens tonight?
Yeah, Hypnotic will go no matter what. And Blue Ridge, unless something really goes wrong, we'll bring him along for the ride too. And I just want to get to Canada so Jody Jamieson has to buy me dinner.
Okay, well, Jody, you heard that first on the Edge. Although probably knowing this guy, you didn't hear it first in general. So we hope to see the rest of you on the Edge in America.